how do I rosin my bow? So what is rosin? If you look inside your case, probably there should be a little flap near the scroll of your violin. You can lift that up and you might find something that looks sort of like this. Otherwise, check the zipper part. That's also a good place to have some rosin hidden in your case. So you take it out. You want to be very careful that you don't drop this on the ground. If you do, it will shatter all over the ground like glass. It won't be sharp like glass. You can still touch it, but it will be useless and you'll need to get a new one. So be careful that you don't drop it by accident. If it's brand new, it will just be super silky smooth. You can bring it to me and I'll show you how to scratch it. You just take a key and you just do a few light scratches just like that. Nothing crazy, you don't want to break it, but you do want to allow the rosin, the dust, the sap, to get onto the bow. So your bow has some horsehair. You've tightened your bow, so it's nice and tight, but not too tight. Be sure to watch my previous bow video on how to tighten. And we're going to start to rosin our bow. Now, if your bow is brand new, never been rosined before, you're going to have to do this a ton of times before you play. So maybe do this video 3 times in a row, and then you've rosined enough. If your bow is not brand new, maybe it's a school instrument and it's been used before, but not used by you, you'll just watch this video once. So you take your rosin. And it's okay if you're not holding your bow in a bow hold while you're doing this, because you want it nice and firm. So you're going to start all the way at the frog. You're going to pretend that you're scraping off lasagna off the bottom of the pan. And you're really getting that stuck lasagna. Oh, it's stuck on there. And you want to go teeny little ones like I'm doing all the way to the tip. And all the way back down. And I'm really giving it some muscle. If you're just sort of, you're not doing anything. We've really got to get the rosin onto the bow. Your bow is made of horsehair, and the horsehair, don't worry, the horse isn't hurt. They just get a little haircut. And the horsehair has teeny tiny microfibers that go in little hooks in both directions. So you want to get that onto the rosin onto those teeny tiny hooks. That's why we go both directions. So once you did the lasagna up and down a few times, then you can get some long strokes. And if it's just a regular day and you've been playing for a little bit, about 10, 12 is usually good. Again, if it's a brand new bow, a few minutes, probably about 100 strokes to really get it rosined up. You're going to keep going. You want to go all the way down until you're super rosined. And then, voila. You are ready to play. You can always put the cap back onto your rosin, that way it doesn't break during the middle of rehearsal. Stick it back in your case, and you're all set for this class or for this practice session. If you decide to practice later in the day, you'll need to rosin again. Every single time you play with the bow, you'll need to rosin. Have fun!